Hello everyone, welcome to Code German. Today we'll be solving from this book Grammatik Active by corselon. We are right now in the chapter 4. We have completed the previous chapters. What is about the chapter 4? Chapter 4 is about Verben mit vokalwechsel. Means these are the verbs with vowel change. Okay, so there are change in vowel in this verb. Previously, in the previous chapters, we have learned about various kinds of verb. For example, like there is verb called common, and from it we learned this kind of conjugations. Like for ish, I will match with this row. For example, for ish it is ish comma. For do it was, I will just write ish here, ish comma. Then for do it was do comst. Then it was air z s compt, right? It was air, I will just write in this portion. So air zs, it was compt. We are common, ear compt, and lastly formal z or plural z, it is common. For this verb, this part is the verb stem, means the root of the verb, and in all the cases the root is same. Root is same. So this common is not the verb with vocal wechsel, vowel change. There is no vowel change here. Okay, so because the root remains same and other forms is added, so other things are added depending on the pronouns. And similarly, there are different kinds of verbs. Like this verb is essen, and this verb is schlafen. In the normal form, essen is started with e. Okay, so in the normal form this is e, but in other cases, some conjugation for do, for air, it is changed to I. For the case of schlafen, it is with a in the normal case, but for some conjugation it changes from a to a. Okay, so these are the verbs with vocal wechsel, vowel change. For essen, for ish, it becomes esse, no problem, but for do it is east. For erzs, it is also east. For wear it is essen, for ear it is est, and for plural z or formal z it is essen. Schlafe, schläfst, schläft, again schlafen, schlaft, schlafen. Okay, so this is different kinds of verb from the previous chapter. Okay, so bei Verben mit vokalwechsel, wechselt bei du und erzs der Vokal. So mostly in these two cases there are vowel change. Okay, and nicht bei allen Verben mit e oder e wechselt der Vokal. Okay, like not all verbs have vocal changes. Okay, and they have shown some important verbs with vocal change which take a Verben mit vokalwechsel. So important verbs with vocal change. So here for these cases, do, er, z, s, the verb e changes to I, and again A changes to A. Okay, so this verb is empfehlen. Empfehlen means to recommend, and for air case it is empfehl. Essen becomes east, geben becomes gibt. So essen means to eat, geben means to give, Fernsehen. So Fernsehen means to watch TV. Okay, so sehen, this verb is changed to sieht. Okay, helfen to help, hilft. Lesen to read becomes liest. Mitnehmen, this nehmen verb is changed to nimmt. Again it is shown nehmen verb is changed to nimmt. Sehen changes to sieht. Sprechen changes to spricht, like from E to I. Sprechen means to speak, sehen means to see, nehmen means to take. Vergessen, vergisst, so vergessen means to forget. Okay, so werden, weird. This verbs like abfahren, so we consider this one. This is a Trennwaren verb. I will talk about Trennwaren in the next lecture. So fahren, this A is changed to fährt. Fangen, to begin, this A changed to umlaut A. Einladen, to invert, so laden, this change einschlafen, so for this schlafen the A changed. Fahren, A changed. Gefallen means to like, fahren means to write, schlafen means to sleep, einladen means to invite. Okay, laufen means to run, schlafen to sleep, tragen to carry, waschen to wash. Okay, so these are the most important verbs with vocal wechsel. Okay, so we start the task from here. Task 1. What is the task? Let us read. We heißt der Infinitiv. Schreiben Sie. So, how is the infinitive names of these verbs? And we have to write them. Okay, so very easy task. Let us start. First one is du gibst. What is the infinite form of this verb? It is geben. Geben means to give, right? Next verb is laut. Laut means to run. And what is the infinitive form? Infinitive form or the normal form, it is laufen. So like umlaut A is changed to normal A in the infinite form. This I is changed to E in the infinite form. So these two verbs are verbs with vocal wechsel. Sie hilft. So the normal form is helfen. Du nimmst. Normal form is nehmen. So geben means to give, laufen means to run, helfen means to help, nehmen means to take. Washed. Normal form is waschen. Siehst. Sehen. To wash, like to wash clothes or laundry, this one, to see something. Then spricht, it is sprechen. Sprechen means to speak. Vergessen. Vergessen means to forget. Then empfehlt is the normal form is empfehlen. Okay, so empfehlen means to recommend. Lesen is lesen. Ist is essen. Lesen means to read. Essen means to eat. And lastly, fahren. Fahren means to go, to ride, etc. So all the verbs here, the verbs with vocal wechsel, verb with the vowel change. So we learn 12 verbs now here. So many verbs we are learning. We go down, we solve the next task. Ergänzen Sie die Verben. So fill in the blanks with the verbs. So we have the first verb, it is essen. Okay, so essen. For essen, what is the conjugation? Let us see. For ich, it is esse. for do it is E change to this east, no problem. For air, for Z, for S, it is also east. And then for where, it is SN, no problem. Then for year, it is not I based, it is S. Okay. And lastly, for plural or formal Z, I will just write formal Z, and it is ASN. Okay, so we know about all the conjugations for SN, and now we will fill in the blanks. Okay, so this is the conversation from two persons, LK and Claudia. Okay, so LK is asking a question and we have to fill up with the SN verb, and the pronoun is here year. For year the conjugation is est, so we'll just write here est. And now we'll see the sentence becomes what? Est ihr abends immer zusammen? So do you guys eat together for dinner? Do you guys eat together for dinner? So abends and is, so about talking about the eating food together. Okay, then LK is asking, then Claudia is saying that we have to fill up with the SN verb, and for we are the conjugation is SN, so we will just write here SN. We are essen zusammen, so we eat together, aber heute nicht, but not today, tonight. Okay, let us see why. Dimitri blank mit Kunden. So Dimitri is a name of a person and Dimitri is a name of a male person, so it can be replaced, Dimitri can be replaced with er pronoun. And what is the verb conjugation of SN with er pronoun? It is ist, so it will be here Dimitri ist mit Kunden, so Dimitri is eating with the customers. Und die Kinder is a plural, so plural, for plural they, it is this Kinder is replaced with this Z, they, and we can write here essen. Die Kinder essen bei Freunden. So like what the sentence becomes, Dimitri is eating with customers and the kids are eating with their friends. And now she is asking back a question, und du and you, then the pronoun is du, for du it is ist, so ist du abends mit Roland zusammen, do you eat together with Roland? Okay, and then LK is replying with ich, for ich it is SN becomes esse, so ich esse abends nicht und Roland, so Roland is a name of a person and this name of a person can be replaced with er, so for er the conjugation is ist, und Roland ist nur kleine Kleinigkeit, so like I don't eat in the night for dinner and Ronald only eats a dessert. Okay, Kleinigkeit is a type of a dessert. Okay, so this one is finished. Next one, we have the verb called lesen, and we have a conversation between LK, Eliana, Petro, so three persons. Okay, so we have the verb lesen, and at first we determine what will be here. For ich, lesen becomes lese, no problem. For du, this lese becomes list. Okay, for er, for z, for s, it is again this one, and for where, it is no problem, it is the infinite from lesen. And for ear it is lest, and for the plural they or formal z it is the infinite form lesen. Okay, let us go through the conversation. LK is saying that was, and then ear is about you plural, so ear was lest ear garnet. So this I use this conjugation, so was lest ear garnet. So what do you guys like to read? What do you guys like to read? So you plural. Okay, now Ileana is saying that with ish, so ish is for ish the lesen becomes lese, so ish lese garn roman un Petro. So Petro is a male person, he can be replaced with air, so Petro least garnished. So I like to read Roman books and Petro does not like to read. Now Petro is saying das stimmt nicht, that is not true, and he is saying the statement with ish. For ish lesen becomes lese, so ish lese auch, so I read also. And now Ileana is replying that was blank do, for do it is least, so was least do. So what do you read then? Nur Zeitungen oder Kataloge, so only papers and catalogs. Okay, so this one is also solved. We go down, solve the next. We have the verb nehmen, so we just at first try to write the conjugation. For ish it is nehme, for du it is nimmst. Then for er sie es it is nimmt, so for er sie he she or it, for er sie es it is nimmt. Then for wir it is the infinite form nehmen, and for ihr it is named. And finally for wir, for like they or formal z it is the infinite form, it is nehmen. Okay, so it is a conversation between Kellnerin, Claudia, Ileana, Petro. So 4 person is talking about. Kellnerin, what is Kellnerin? Kellnerin means waitress. Okay, so they are in the restaurant and see what they are saying. Bitte was, so the form is z. This z is a formal z. So was nehmen Sie. Waitress is saying, so please what do you like to take? And now Claudia is saying that the form is ish. So ish nehme. So ish nehme Hanschen mit rice. So I take chicken with rice. And she is saying Ileana und Petro. So he is referring to 2 persons. So Ileana and Petro. So was, the pronoun is ear, so was named ear. So what you will guys take? So was named ear. Now Ileana is saying that we will also take the schnitzel. So schnitzel is a like a pork item. So the pronoun is we are, so we are nehmen. So we'll just write nehmen. Okay. Now Petro is saying 9. Do is here, so for do the conjugation is nimmst. Du nimmst einstimmel, aber ich, for ich it is nehme. So ich nehme spaghetti. So no, you take schnitzel, but I take spaghetti. Okay, so we are done. We go to the next one because we finished this one. Next one, the verb is schlafen. So let us see what conjugation with schlafen. So ish, for ish it is schlafe, no problem. For du it is schläfst. A changes to this form, umlaut A. Okay. Then for air, z, s, here I have written s, it is actually it means it, but write in the German, so it is s. Okay. Then this form it is schläft. Okay. Next wir. So wir it is the normal form schlafen. For ear it is, I will just move it a little top. This one I will move it a little top, and okay. Then for ear it is schlaft. And finally for z, or z for they or formal z, it is the infinitive form schlafen. Okay, so let us see. This is the conversation between reporter Claudia and Dimitri. So 3 persons. So let us try to read at first. I will just try to move it this position. Okay. Reporter is saying, Entschuldigung, excuse me, ich habe eine Frage. So I have a question. Wie lange blank Z? So this Z is a formal Z and also the plural one, talking about 2 persons, Claudia and Dimitri. So wie lange schlafen Sie in der Nacht meistens? So meistens means mostly. So in the night mostly. How long do you sleep in the night mostly? Okay, so referring to Claudia and Dimitri. So this Z. Okay, schlafen. Got it. Then Claudia is saying that the form is wir. For wir it is also schlafen. So wir schlafen meistens ungefähr 8 Stunden. So we mostly sleep approximately 8 hours. So ungefähr means approximately, meistens means mostly. So we mostly sleep for 8 hours approximately. Okay. Then Dimitri is saying, yeah, du. For du it is schläfst. So du schläfst immer 8 Stunden. So he is talking to his wife. So you always sleep 8 hours. Ich, for ich it is schlafe. So ich schlafe nur 6 Stunden. I sleep only 6 hours. Okay. The last one. So we have finished this. The last one, fahren. So let us write the conjugation for fahren. Ich fahre. For du it is fährst. For er, sie, es, it is fährt. For wir it is fahren. For ihr it is fart, and for formal Z or they, it is fahren. Okay, let us read reporter. We kommen Sie zur Arbeit. So talking to Claudia und Petro. So we kommen Sie zur Arbeit. So like how do you come to work? Then this form is Z, so we have to use fahren. So fahren, so we will just write fahren Sie mit der U-Bahn. So do you travel by the underground railway? U-Bahn means underground bahn, underground train. And Claudia is saying nein, ich. So ich is here, so ich will be fahre. Ich fahre mit dem Auto. So I travel by car. Reporter is saying und ihr Kinder, so and your kids, we. So ihr is here, so ihr is for year, it will be fair, right? So we fart year. So how does your kid travels? And Petro is saying that ich is used here, so I will write ich fahre immer mit dem Fahrrad. So I always travel with the cycle. Aber Iliana, so another person talking about Iliana, female person, so this Z will be replaced with this one and conjugation will be fährt. So Iliana fährt immer mit dem Bus. So Iliana always travel with the bus. Okay, so this task is also finished. And now we will be starting the third one. Claudia's Tag. Ergänzen Sie die Verben. So we will start this task. 3. So this is a paragraph and we have some verbs like essen, fahren, lesen, tragen. So essen means to eat, lesen means to read, fahren means to travel or to ride. Dimitri tragen means to carry, laufen means to run, fahren means to ride, nehmen to take, waschen to wash, helfen to help, geben to give, sprechen to speak, lesen to read, sehen to see, sehen to see. Okay, so we'll check out from the sentences where is the pronouns, and based on the pronouns we will try to conjugate them. Okay, so let's get started. First sentence. Claudia steht immer 6 Uhr auf. So Claudia always wakes up from her bed at 6 a.m. 7 Uhr, so at 7 blank, sie mit ihrer Family Frühstück. So this Z is about Claudia. So this Z is about Claudia and this Z is in English it is she. She with her family has the breakfast. So for SN and for the Z case, what will be here? For the Z case and for the SN it will be ist. If you have any problem, open the verb conjugator reflexo, okay, and then try to check for female she, the verb conjugation of SN will be what. Okay, so 7 Uhr ist sie mit ihrer Family Frühstück. So at 7 she has the breakfast with her family. Und this for Z we have to use the conjugation for lesen. So und liest the Zeitung and read the newspaper. Okay, So done. Ehrman Dimitri, so her husband Dimitri und sie. So now it is talking about two persons, so plural. So plural, the verb will be in the plural z form or they form, it is the infinite form. So fahren. Ihr Mann und Dimitri, her husband and Dimitri fahren mit dem Auto in die Stadt. So two persons, so fahren with the car in the city. Okay. Da kaufen sie zusammen ein. Then they do shopping together. Und Dimitri, so talking about a male person, so it can be replaced with er. And for er, the verb conjugation of tragen will become tracked. So er tracked alles ins Auto. So he carries everything in the car. Okay. Next sentence. Claudia. And verb is laufen. So Claudia is a female person, can be replaced with the z. Z is a she in English. Okay. So what will be conjugation for this? Er lauft. Er lauft noch ein bisschen. So Claudia runs a little. Okay, Claudia runs a little durch die Stadt. So Claudia runs a little towards the city. The spelling is this. Okay, towards the city. Und Dimitri, so Dimitri can be replaced with er. For er, the verb conjugation of fahren will be, for er, verb conjugation of fahren will be fährt. Okay. So Dimitri fährt to Arbeit. So Dimitri travels to the work. Next sentence. 11 Uhr. So it is about Claudia. So this Claudia is replaced with z or she. So z, like in English it is she. So what is the conjugation of nehmen for this one? Nimmt. Okay. So 11 Uhr nimmt Claudia then bus zurück. So at 11 Claudia takes the bus back to house. So nach Hause. Zu Hause. So still we are talking about this z form. Okay. So zu Hause washed sie Wasche. So in the house Claudia washes the clothes. Okay. Und still in the z form. So und hilft ihre Mutter and helps her mother. Okay. Then am Nachmittag, so at the late afternoon, this is about Claudia. So z case. So gibt Claudia Deutsch Unterricht. So at the late afternoon Claudia gives the German class. Okay, so she takes a German class. Sie, so this z is a she. Okay, so sie spricht, she speaks, sie spricht nur Deutsch mit den Schülern. So she speaks only German with the students. Die Schüler, so die Schüler is a plural. So the students. Now for plural, lesen will be the infinite form. So lesen, die Schüler lesen Texte und sehen manchmal einen Film, because it is still about the Schülers. Okay. So the students read text and sometimes see a film. Claudia, and now it is about Claudia, so sehen will become sieht. So Claudia sieht auch gerne Film. So Claudia also likes to see films. Okay. So this one is completed. You go down and solve the next one. Vokalwechsel oder nicht. Ergänzen Sie die Verben. So vowel change or not. Fill the blanks with the verbs. So we have to see that we all the verbs with vowel change or not. So let us start this task. Fear, task, fear. Okay. So first one. Leben. For conjugation of with air, it is lebt. No, there is no vocal change. Kaufen. Kaufen is conjugation for air, it is cow. No, verb stem remains the same, so no vocal change. Machen. Machen means marked. No vocal change. Lesen. Lesen becomes least. Yes, it is a vocal change. Get. Gehen become get. No change. Waschen become washed. Yes, A changes to umlaut A. Laufen becomes loved. Yes, there is vocal change. Geben becomes gibt, eher gibt. Waschen becomes waschtehet. Okay, so waschtet. Okay, so see some of the words like least, washed, loved, gift. This verb has vowel change, vocal wechsel, and other verbs doesn't have vocal wechsel. So we learned more 9 verbs. We learned so many verbs in this chapter. Next one is task 5. Task 5 is a A2 level. Okay, so it has trennbaren verb. So what are trennbaren verb is like nehmen. We know nehmen is to take, right? So if we use a preposition before that, it becomes mitnehmen, so it becomes another verb. Common means to come, uncommon means the arrive, to arrive. Okay, fahren means to ride, zurückfahren means to go back, ride back, like this. So we add some prepositions or some words in front of them so that it becomes a new word. So this kind of verb is called the trennbaren verb. And now we have to conjugate with the trennbaren verb. Okay, how to conjugate with the trennbaren verb? For example, einladen is a trennbaren verb. So we break down this verb, like ein is one portion and laden is one portion, and laden will conjugate with ish, so ish lade, and this rest of the portion will become at the last, will go at the last. So it lade is zu meinem Geburtstag ein. Okay, so you will know more about this. I will just solve this for you, and in the next few chapters you will face the trennbaren verb. Okay, so liebe Elke, so dear Elke, ich lade dich zu meinem Geburtstag ein. So einladen is crossed out. So I invite you to my birthday. Die Party ist am 9. März abends bei uns im Amalias. So the party is on 9th March night with us in the Amalias. Okay, in the place Amalias restaurant maybe. Okay, now she is saying ich habe eine Idee. So I have an idea. Do, there is blank, so do, we can use this one. For fahren with do, it is first. So du fährst erst am Sonntag zurück. What we actually did, we break down the verb and conjugated fahren with du and put zurück and at the very end of this sentence. So du fährst erst am Sonntag zurück. So you come back here at Sunday und schläfst because it is still in the du form and we use this verb schlafen. So du schläfst eine Nacht bei uns. So what the sentence is saying, that you travel back at Sunday and sleep with us. Sleep a night with us. Du. So talking about shoe. So you take the best and comfortable shoes. Best means best, bequeme means comfortable, with you. So take with you. So mitnehmen. And it is a Trennbarren, so we break down and conjugate nehmen with du. So du nimmst am besten become a shoe. Mit is remaining, at the end we put mit. So you take the best and comfortable shoes with you. Dann können wir am Sonntag zusammen durch die Stadt. So talking about shoes, then they will walk. So laufen. And wir is used here. So we will just use the infinite form laufen. So then we can on Sunday together in the city run. Und alles see. So see. Besichtigen. Besichtigen means to see. Okay. To see or visit. Okay. So they will visit every place. Okay. Das blank dear dog order. So like, do you like this idea or not? So like, to like is gefallen. So das gefällt. Dear is used. Dear is replacing do. Okay, you will learn in the next few days, like for dear, like in the dative case do becomes dear. Okay. Okay, do you like the idea or not? Okay. And then she is asking one common. Do is here, so common will become kommst. We will use this verb because only this one is remaining. Okay, so will this verb one kommst. Uncommon is a Trennbarren verb, so we break down. So we used conjugation here and in the end the first part. So this one comes to in Pyrgos an. So when are you coming to Pyrgos? Pyrgos is a city in Greece. So when are you coming to Pyrgos? One bist du dann bei uns? So when you will be with us? Komm nicht so spät. So don't come so late. Viele Grüße, Claudia. So best regards, Claudia. Okay, so we finished this chapter. In the next video I'll be solving the next chapter. So take a good care and keep learning.